well, glimpses of sunshine here. A bit brighter. We're in the afternoon here on Monday, which is late for me doing a video. I've done a few bits for this video, but I hadn't done the intro or an outro. So, right, what's been happening? Well, fish have been well happy. Done a couple of scrapes again this week because everybody still seems to be going on fluke. Well, I only catch again the 2 ogons. Scraped them both, nothing on them. Can't find anything. So, I haven't got fluke, which is most strange. Right, if you haven't already, please smash the like and subscribe down here. It would be most appreciated. Thumbs up or thumbs down, don't mind either way. Right, so where have we been? Well, this morning I paid a little visit a few miles away from here over to a pond build that's ongoing. I'm sure most of you are watching it anyway, and I'm not going to give anything away, but let's nip over to that a minute, see what the man himself's got to say. Catch you in a second. Right, I'm guessing you're going to know where I'm to by this chap here. I finally made it over to James's this week after trying for weeks and weeks to get over here because I'm busy as well. Soon be on holiday with school, which I'm really looking forward to. Well, you've caught up with his videos, so I'm not going to show you anything that he ain't going to show you because I don't want to give away any secrets, but he's been telling me a lot of stuff here this morning and it's like this, it's fantastic. Yeah. Now, as in like you the other day, I watched a video where he was kneeling down in the doorway trying to do the door frame and he looked like he was absolutely knackered out. Well, the poor boy's bloody exhausted here and he wants this build finished. So James, what's going to happen? How many weeks roughly do you reckon you're going to be at this?
Well, to be honest with you, mate, I can't give you out information like that, but I'm hoping by August that fish will be back in the pond. But it's, you know, you come across problems and...
Well, you've certainly come across some problems here.
Yeah, that's it, mate.
If you hadn't had to do all that groundworks and extra work you've done, I think you'd be looking at it glassed now and everything.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much ready to get it glassed now. I just want to make sure I get the rubber roof on and then get it glassed up. Downside is I want to make sure it's completely watertight before I glass it. Yeah. As soon as it's watertight, then I know I'm happy to have...
I don't know if James wants to let you know who's coming round to glass it.
No, not yet. Can't say things
trade
like
secret.
That. Can't say things like that.
But what a window we got here, so you'll be able to see the fish down here. This is looking really nice.
Yeah, it's coming on nice, mate, isn't it, to be fair. I mean, I'm flat out doing bits as and when I can, in between working full time as well. And obviously, as you know by the videos, most of it's been done myself. Good 95% I've had an help with my cousin putting the roof up the weekend.
And the bays.
And the missus. Yeah, that's it, mate. And
everyone's laid handy.
These jobs, there's no point rushing them. If you rush them, you get stuff wrong. And once the job's done, it's done, innit? So you're better to take your time, get it right, get it how you want it. I've made the mistakes in the past. When I first started with the old pond, you know, I've done everything to the old pond that I had. Everything physically possible, I've done. And I didn't want to make mistakes on this pond, and I wanted to make it as minimal mistakes as possible. That's why I'm taking
wiser, mate.
Yeah, that's wiser.
It. Well, watched your videos through and having visited, I can't see any mistakes you made with the building whatsoever.
Looking very good, isn't it?
An amateur, and I mean, I've 40 years in the building trade, but for an amateur you made a cracking job. And as a qualified carpenter, I can't fault the bloody woodwork anywhere.
Top quality for a butcher.
Top quality for a butcher.
Not bad for a butcher. Yeah. I'll tell you what, you should see what I do with my knife. The knife skill's hell of a tool.
Yeah, well, I've seen some of the steaks he carves to put on his barbie. Makes my mouth water. Right, so if you want to know what's going on at James, catch his channel and his videos. I know most of you are subbed in anyway, but if you aren't, sub in on his channel.
Be much appreciated.
The build's going to be fantastic when it's finished. It's going to be absolutely bloody awesome. You just don't want to miss it. This is going to be one of the best ponds on YouTube. And to think that the guy's a butcher and he built it himself. He ain't no builder. It's all been hand dug. No machinery in here like that. The only thing I saw was the big breaker, and he looked like he was enjoying himself.
I did like that one. He was a good old beast, that one. Yeah.
Right. So it's bye from me.
See you later, guys.
So there, that was James, as ever, full of smiles, but looking knackered. This pond build's taking its toll on him. I think it's put a few years of age on him. He was looking a bit crumpled in his last video, but when I saw him this morning, it looked like he was glad for a break. We had a little bit of a natter on the koi. and YouTube. Nattered on a few things. In fact, a bit of a natter, was nearly 2.5 hours and we were still going. Left in the end just to let him get on with a bit. Looked like he wanted to do something. Nah, not really. I think he was glad of a bit of a break. But follow his channel, alright? Sub into him if you're not already. I know there's still quite a few out there that aren't. Sub into his channel. That pond's going to be absolutely amazing when it's finished. It's getting there now. The finishing post is in sight, as he said. It's there. A few little things to do. I've seen all the bits that are going in. Can't say no more than that. Most of what's going in is there now. He's just got to finish putting it all together. He's done the hard bit. It's downhill from here on. Probably support him on his channel and get him to that finish line. Right, but over here, I don't know if you can see the cress over in the corner. The fish like to catch the pellets that float in amongst it. But I'll show you. So yes, the watercress. Right, this here's the bit that's in the pond. Notice the yellow tinge to it. And this is the veg filter. Gone yellow in there too as well. As you can see, the lilies are pushing their way out. Got half a dozen or more flowers in there. But the cress has gone yellow. Now, I honestly don't know what's caused that. It's not dead, but it doesn't look very happy. Whether it's the fact it's used up all the minerals in the water that it needs. Nitrate here, it's not showing on the test, it's that low, the nitrate. But the nitrate in the pond here is always low if you've got plants. I've got lowish nitrate out the tap, but in the pond here with the plants, that monster in the back, everything needs a bit of a trim in there now. We're going to have to get to that. Right. It's dying off, or just not looking healthy, or is it the fact it's flowering? Who can say? Fish are all well happy here. Not a single problem. Done a scrape or two this week on the ogons. Not found any fluke. Most peculiar. They've been getting jiggy with it, so there's a few battle scars around. Haven't actually got anything in the spawning mop yet. Down the side there, but they've been getting jiggy with it, and at some point they're gonna, but no doubt they'll trash themselves before they do. Good battle scars all over by then. Right, pop your back on the tripod at the back there a second. Right, after the caps and discs video last week, I had quite a few people call me, and it was a bit of a mess trying to sell them, to be honest. It was a big pain through Facebook. So I'm chucking the listings now onto the Bay of Evil. So I know a lot of people don't like it, but that's it. They're going onto the Bay of Evil, alright? If you're looking for a disc for your pod, or you're looking for some caps for it, they'll be on there. You'll find them. Right. Buy them off of eBay. It's too much of a pain through Facebook. Let eBay take a bit of a clip as well. Like they weren't cheap enough in the first place. Now they're getting more money taken off it. But there, they're for sale on there. So find that video. That said, I've got a quick clip here because I hadn't cleaned when I did the strip them down last week. I put the top back on, and then forgot all about cleaning them. I didn't. So I had a bit of a naughty Martin there. I didn't clean them last week. So I come this weekend to clean them. I thought, oh, these are really looking dirty. Then it kind of clicked on me. Yeah, they'd gone 2 weeks without being cleaned. Now, they were dirty. They're never super dirty anyway, because the main amount they're taken through the skimmer, which it's got a bit of filter quilt in the bottom of it anyway, which I clean out daily or every other day. So this was 2 weeks worth of dirty. Okay, right, there we are. Whizzing through and trying my new caps. Well, the water's not lifting the caps, the media's not escaping. Absolutely excellent. As you can see, both pods are quite dirty. These get cleaned once a week, and most of this rubbish, to be honest, is what's been sucked in the skimmer line. Here's pod 2. Very dirty this one is. Okay, here's pod 1, which is definitely dirtier, but I say this takes my skimmer line. That's where most of this dirt's from. So, no escaping media. Absolutely excellent, and good boil on them. And this is what 180 or 190 litre air pump, I'm not sure on the size of it, but it's around that 180 or 190 litre air pump can do. It can boil 2 pods. Absolutely vicious. If I switch it down on 1. Let's just boil 1 up here a minute. Let's take the air off to 1 and see what happens when I get all the pressure on 1. There. 180, 190 litre pump boiling on just 1 pod, and please note, no escaping media. They're heavy enough that they stay sat down. Directed the air from that one and pop that one back on. Boil the 2 pods same time with that pump, no problem. So leave them boiling for a few minutes. Probably only get the 1 boil. Right, we'll catch up with a bit on this in a bit. The overgrown veg filter. As you can see, the lilies here are absolutely stuffed. Got flowers in amongst them that are out of the water. Cress is going yellow. A little bit more on that in a minute. Bugger all came out of them really. Media wise at the top. It's a 180, 190 litre air pump on them, an absolute monster. It's enough to boil both pods at the same time. But here they are, they were boiling like that fine, it didn't lose any media. So those caps actually fully work. So those of you that want a set, find them on eBay, they're there. Right, anything else? No. Barring that, it's been a quiet week. When I visited James was enough. Hopefully the weather will improve some more because we haven't had that much sunshine. I haven't put any shade over the pond yet. We've had sun here, but none of them are showing any sunburn. They aren't show koi, so I'm not overly worried like that with a little bit of colour on the top of them. But they tend to go down the sides in the shade. If it is too bright anyway, they aren't that stupid, which is surprising. But if you haven't already, get down, smash the like and subscribe. I'm going to be playing around in that veg filter. I shall trim all that back. I need to get in and vac the bottom of it out. It's got plenty of dirt in it now, settlement through. It hasn't been vacked out since the start of the summer, so the bottom of it is going to have a nice layer of silt over it that's settled out that I want cleaning. I'm going to get that done, probably video that. We'll see what happens, but I'll have a dive in there. And hopefully the buggers will actually spawn this week. Right, but from down here in sunny Devon, we'll catch you all next week. Bye for now.